Well, we got Stedman on my channel again, but you know, I've had a lot of Stedman knives that I've done videos on, but it's been a while. It's been a while. And they're back. You know what I'm saying? This one here is a big boy. This costs some money. Dongshan. There you go. And I got this one here from White Mountain Knives. So this is like the Econo of the group. And of course, still got stuff on the blade, don't I? And they have them on White Mountain Knives, by the way. 103.99. Okay, so it's D2 blade and a G10 type handle. 103.99 seems to me a little expensive. And they're still in stock, by the way. But they're interesting knives, and we'll disassemble this one. Take a closer look. They're a good size knife. By the way, if you use LTK as your discount code, then it takes 10% off. So you'll take $10 off. So you'd be at 90 bucks. 8.66 overall length. So that's a pretty good size knife. And 4.8 ounces. Now, this one here, God, you don't want to know. You can't even find them anymore, but it was 324 M390 blade, and I had it tested. It's M390, okay? I don't know the Rockwell or anything, but Dongshan, okay? Now, this one is the one I got first, and then later I saw these show up on White Mountain Knives. So, I mean, it drops. It's got a great drop to it. And this is not sharp up here, although I'm sure you could finish the job and get it sharp up there if you wanted to. But kind of the way it operates, that's not a good idea, is it? No. So this is not sharp. Ergos are fine on it, pretty neutral. Reverse grip, that's pretty nice. Interesting blade shape. If you don't like the dagger kind of look, then this ain't for you, you know. But I'm intrigued by it here and there. And this has got this fuller thing going on. This as well, okay. And nope, that's not sharp there, but it is here. Oh, by the way. Okay, that's reasonable. And which one's the sharp edge? I forgot already. Yeah, I reckon that's the sharp edge. You know what? This feels sharper than the M390 version. Let's... Yeah, I'd say the D2 is definitely sharper. If I can find the right edge. Okay, yeah, D2 is sharper. As far as right out of the box than the M390 is. Interesting knives, aren't they? Of course, this is way more expensive. But I thought I'd give it a shot. It was interesting. It's got titanium pocket clip. Titanium backspacer that's green. I kind of like the color combination here. Carbon fiber, titanium insert there. So it's carbon fiber, titanium, M390. That's dead centered. This looks just a tad, different. Maybe favoring that side a little bit. It's hard to tell. Backspacer, blue, pocket clip, blue. And I don't think, well, maybe they are titanium or aluminum, one or the other. No blade play lock rock on this one. It's 30% lockup. These liners are pretty substantial. 25% on that. Liners look about the same thickness. Flipper tab's got jimping on it. Flipper tab's got jimping on it. This is really feels just more, you know, playful as far as real easy to drop. The less expensive one came in this box here, and there's no information at all. The more expensive one came in this box. And underneath, yeah, there's the tool. There's the tool. Let me see what else it says. 225 millimeters, so it's a 4-inch blade. M390, 140 grams. Oh, double row KVT bearings. And I looked around. I haven't seen any for sale online. I think these left the party a long time ago. Let me check this out, just for the hell of it. And there it is, huh? And there this is. And I wonder if this is going to give me any hell. Okay. Now, let's check them out as far as overall length, that kind of thing, and then we'll weigh them up, go from there. They look the same length. Let's see if they are. Oh, she's a 4-inch blade. Overall, 8.6, 8 5/8, if you want to say that. I'm going to call it 8.6, 8.65, 22 centimeters. These were probably done on the same machinery, right? You think? That's more like 7/8, 3 7/8 at about, not 100. It's really 96, or not even that. Yeah, it's like 96, 97. And it's shy of 22 centimeters. 8 5/8. Let's do a weigh off. Okay, 4.8 ounces. 5. Pretty close then. 142 grams. 136 grams. Now, let's check. And these are pretty fat. Yeah, 16.2. 0.63. 16.2 millimeters. 0.63 of an inch, and well, we'll just take the flipper tab here. Obviously, that's part of the blade. Yeah, 4 millimeter. All of that, you can see. And let's see if we can roll this around a little bit. Kind of get the fattest part right here of the blade exposed, but I think that's going to be the exact same measurement. Yeah. 4.3 at 0.17. Now come after me. And let's pull this out and try this at this thickest part. And this is, yeah, 0.17 at 0.44. That 0.43. Okay, same. Of course, it says M390 here. Right on that side. Nice ergos, feels good there, easy to deploy, not all that heavy, definitely a handful, but really, that's kind of nice that it is. And then this guard keeps you off that blade. Wow. But yeah, I like it. So what do we got? We got number 8s all up and down here. So I guess we just have to take this out of here, and I don't know which is the easier way to go, front or back. Well, I don't know if it makes any difference. And number 3, let's see if she lets go. Yep. No, it just fell right off. We got these 3 out, And are they different size? No, they look the same size. And it's not magnetic. So I'm assuming it's aluminum. Okay. Now there's the, no wonder. There's the adjustment. No wonder. I was just going to see if this is, yeah, definitely very much more adjustable. I thought I was, okay, good, okay. So that's interesting. Okay. And here we go with that. So that's the pivot, and that's obviously a different looking screw. And then, of course, nothing like white with dirt all over it. Okay, great. And, oh, we got more customers under here, don't we, to get into this. Okay, next. Okay, let's try and throw it on the floor. We didn't quite make it. All right. And of course, once again, yeah, that's not magnetic. So I don't know. I mean, if I had to guess just looking at it, I would guess that's titanium. Maybe that's part of the reason why it, and this may be too, and so the pocket clip might be too. And if that's the case, then maybe there's that reason why it's $103. I don't think they said anything on the actual listing. Didn't say anything on the listing here. It says aluminum alloy G10 handle. And yeah, and then the next page was just weight. Okay, no, it didn't say what these liners were. But if I had to guess, I'd guess they're titanium, to tell you the truth. And so there's your bearings, okay, from the other side. But of course you can't push this pivot out because it's covered with this. Interesting. And it's a round pivot too. Well, I mean, it spins though, doesn't it? Okay. There you go. I finally got the steel washer out of there. It did not want to leave. Probably had some lubricant or something underneath, and it can really hug that. But I mean, you could tell. I mean, I could tell that the washer was steel. It was in there because, well, first of all, you could see the little edges of it, and second of all, none of this is magnetic. But that magnet couldn't coax it out of position. That was very, very strange. And now that I took that extra stuff out of the way, yes, I can move it out of position. So we're good there. And there's your travel for your blade stop, which is built in. That's interesting. There's your detent hole. There's your ceramic. Yeah, there's your ceramic detent ball, but there's no hardened steel insert. And whatever this is, even if it's aluminum, it would probably be advisable to have something there. And I'm guessing that's not aluminum. I'm guessing that's titanium. Did a little bit of weight relieving here and here, that kind of stuff. And this is not magnetic either at all. So, oh well. So they did a lot of weight relieving here on this side. Not so much here. Well, let's put some bearings back in here, I guess. See what we got. Kind of inconvenient to have it to where you have to take that whole scale off to adjust the pivot, but oh well. Let's do this. Those are some big old ceramic bearings, and the disc is pretty wide, so it gives pretty good support. And I'm just going to lay this on top of here, to hell with it. And then, of course, this goes here like that. So we're good. And then we got a couple of screws that got to go in here. So let's put them in. Let's make sure we get the threads right. Of course, the head of the screw's a little above grade of that liner, but that's okay because they machined the scale out. See what I'm saying? To accommodate for them. So snap, and it helps to locate the scale into place. And then, of course, we've got the pivot screw, number 8. All those body screws are number 8s too, but those 2 on the inside on the liner are not. Okay, so let's do our adjusting here while we got it. I probably got a little bit more on it than I want to. Yeah. Okay, it's centered. You know what? I think that's about all I want to get on that. I'm going to leave it alone. And then I've got screws to put in the body here to finish this up. It's not difficult. Make sure we don't cross threads. And we got everything sat down. And we're centered. And the drop is, respectable here. Not too guillotine-ish. That's got me curious. Because my way to adjust the pivot is under here. Oh, figures. I don't know. What are you attached to, buddy? Probably the liner all day long, and this is not the best way to do this either, but this is the way it's going to happen. Well, come on. Now I should be able to push that insert in. Okay. There you go. Push the insert out after I unscrewed the pivot screw. Lord, that was very unique. Very unique. Okay, get the hell out of here. So this is titanium. This is real carbon fiber. And I'm sure we got a couple of screws there. Why not? So let's take you boys out of here. Yeah, it's not difficult, but God, the aluminum one at least. That insert came out relatively easy. That one did not. Okay, so there you go. Double row ceramic. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Now, can I get you to pull this out? Well, at least that'll pull out. There we go. And what do we got here? Yeah, it's pretty clean. And we got the washer there. And what else have we got? Let's kick this open. And let's take this off. Is this movable? This pin is movable and adjustable. Here you can see the knurling there. And maybe the one on the other was as well. I just wasn't pushing as hard, huh? Maybe? Oh, shit. Okay. Warning. Okay. These are not captured bearings. These will fall out, as you have probably noticed. Okay, so let's clear this up a little bit. Yeah, okay, so that's scary, isn't it? That is scary, Mary. Okay, so when we put this knife back together, sharpened edge, so what we want to do is put these back on here. And we need to make sure we get all these little bearings back in place. One by one. And we got two more. We got this one back in here. Got this one here. And we're going to have this one right up against here. And this one right back in there. Now, let's put some juice on them. Wow, multi-row free floaters, huh? Whew. Well, ain't that just scary all to hell? Okay. Okay. And it says Stedemon. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Okay, so we have got that on top of them bearings. Now let's put this other bearing ring in, of which we are missing a bearing. And there it is. Get in. There we go. Got all our bearings together. It's kind of a heavy type of lubricant, and I wasn't really able to, or I didn't take the time to really completely purge that. And we're going to put our steel washer there, and we're going to put this right here. Okay. And then we've got a couple of little screws that we got to drop in here. So this was a real wonky disassembly. Okay, learning experience, right? We got free floaters in there for bearings. Yes, we do. And course, they machined here to sit over these 2 screws there. And we're going to put our pivot screw in here, and then we can adjust this, which will be good if I can find my number 8 around here somewhere. Let's do this. Okay, let's figure out where we want to put this. Okay, we're centered. How droppy do I want this to be? That's pretty droppy. Yeah. Do I want it a little tighter than that? Nah, I think I want it about right there. That's pretty drop shutty. Okay. But it's centered. Okay. And yeah, they machined an area to cover that on this titanium piece. And then we got the little green wonder plugs here. And they just drop all the way down on there, don't they? Oh, we got you, buddy. So I guess that's the pull out for flipping the clip. All right. And then we got this, the proprietary tool which I think just hand tightening the way I'm doing it is enough. Okay. Keep going. Get everything in there. Okay, yeah. I mean, it feels like it's tightening down pretty good. I don't know that I need to put much more on that. I can if I want. I can put this little bit through there and give it an extra snug down. You don't need much. Okay, we're good. So we escaped with our lives. It's centered. Got a hell of a drop on it. There's the Dongshan there and the less expensive one here. And so we got the pleasure. Should we call it a pleasure? The pleasure of disassembling and reassembling both. Free floater, multi-row ceramics. Single row captured. Much better. Much better as far as ease of disassembly, reassembly. But these, wow, these are, you can tell. Ooh, yeah, baby, that's good. All right, we're going to leave you alone. Where are we? We're at Love Them Knives. Please subscribe to my channel if you would, and stay sharp.